Hello, so I'm basically going to do a video on Age of Wushu to show off some of the new updates that may be coming to Sword of Shadows. This is Age of Wushu 3D.
协议人权间，过路之臣，快哉！
Which is basically the Chinese version of Sword of Shadows. Now, I'm unable to log into my old server because it looks like they're under some sort of update. So I'm going to try one of these servers and see if this game's updated to the point where they've at least got Return to Jinzu implemented, as well as some of the other stuff that I know that they should have. That one ain't working. That's no good. Yeah, they've got this update, so I don't need that. I tried one of the other servers. It was one of the two bottom ones, which seems to be the newest ones, and they didn't have Return to Jinzu. So I've just logged into this one so that I can go straight up to level 70. And that way I can take a look at some of the stuff on here. And because it's a server that I've not been on before, it'll be quite interesting to find out what do they actually have on here. Let me just try to get through all of these. I don't really want to know about all that. Finished. Right, so first of all I want to check the ranks. Ranking. See what we got. So this is just one of the many Chinese servers that there are, and well, does this guy not have Oct? Oh, what a shame. Let's have a look. Oh no, my bad, he's got it. Tar 9. Yeah. What about this guy? Yeah, he's got it. And a few other stuff. Yeah, this is a pretty well updated server. It's kind of funny, man, when you got like just a couple of players on the Sword of Shadow version of the game. They go around generally acting like they'll never be beaten. You know, because it's like, well, I've got Oct, and it's Tar 9, mother. I'm not going to swear because it's a family-friendly video. And I've got Spectre, Tar 9, and everything else Tar 9, and nobody's ever going to match me. It's so funny. What about this guy? Yeah, he's got it. You know what? Why am I even doing this? Let's just go straight down. Let's get straight down to the top 100. 2,242,000 needed just to be in the top 100. Yeah, great. Lovely. In other words, nobody in EU would even make the top 100. That's nice to know. It's the same on server 115 as well. It's the same situation. They've all got like Oct, Spectre, and several others. This is also very much similar on server 115. Top 100's around 2,200,000, and the person in the 100th position has their oct only at Eco 5. This guy's got it at Eco 6 though. But yeah, this is following along the same pattern as the Chinese server that I use. Kind of funny really. So let's have a look at 94. Tano. Yeah, in Age of Wushu, guys, the oct class isn't really thanks, mate. Yeah, the oct class isn't really unique. And that guy's PKing by the way. Oh great, he's gonna kill me, ain't he? I shouldn't have walked in. Lovely. Yeah. Nice music there. Lovely work. And when he's about to die, that's somebody else using an octane. But yeah, it's not the be all and end all on the game. Oh god. Gotta admit though, I do like it. Right, so here as you can tell we've got two really high, I believe these are gold classes. This one I believe should be oct. Yep, that's oct. And there's another class coming out that can really closely match oct, which is this one. So this one is also in the same ballpark as what oct users are at. So these are the skills. I'm not going to go into too much detail. You know what? I'll let you guys translate it all if you want. So what I'll do is I'll scroll through it. At some point, if you want, I might screenshot this, put it onto Google Translate, because you can upload it on the application and like translate all of this stuff. But for now, I'm just going to give you guys the option to do that. So I'm just going to look at each skill for this class, upload it, well, put it on Google Translate, and you can translate and see for yourself what it does. And this class that I've gone through is, well, like I said, it basically very closely matches or very closely can counter what an oct user can do. Just bringing this up to show off those things so you can see what force can be put on the skills. So that's that class gone through. And then another class that's coming out would be this one. Now this one is more along the ballparks of things like Dragon Claw and Dragon Claw and Blade and stuff like that, Executioner's Blade. And this is basically a gold class for twin daggers. So So let's just go through some of the skills and effects for this class. It's one that I'm personally thinking about getting when it comes out in Sword of Shadows. At the end of this video, I'll show you what you can do to translate everything that's on here, so that you won't need to ask me to translate it for you or anything like that, because you'll know how to do it. The music of death. Of course, when it comes to translating these, you see how different sections are in different colours. Translate them in their colour or sections, because if you translate the whole lot, what it says might change, so it might not be completely accurate. So do it in its sections. So all of the green section, translate that, and the blue section, translate that, because that's separate. And it should give you some basic understanding on what it is and how it works. These you've probably already seen when I was looking for the skills, but I'll show them anyways. So yeah, the only other thing I need to show you about these classes is obviously, well, how do you get them? Let's find out. So let's go with the top one that can compete with something like Oct, or at least should be able to, because it's like a higher starting might than Oct, so it should be able to compete quite easily. This is mainly obtained from, I believe this is going to be the new realm that's going to be added. Yeah, this is it. And how this works, in all honesty, I don't know, because I've never actually translated this. It looks like I can't do it at the moment because my might obviously isn't high enough on this game. I could do it on my other character, but it wouldn't let me log in. But yeah, what you would do is you'd click on that, and then some writing would appear over here. But how it works, I'm not sure, because I've not actually bothered to translate this to find out any information of how this works. I'll leave that on so that you guys can translate it, check it out if you want. Me, I'd rather wait till it comes out and see then. And that is this new Demon Realm thing. Well, don't know what it is, but like. And all of the rest you already know. Demon Challenge, PvP, and realms. Okay, so the next thing, which I just nearly forgot, was taking a look at how to get the twin dagger one. So the first one I showed you was the spear class, which should be able to compete with Oct, and then this one's the twin dagger one. Now this, you can obtain these from 2 places, well 3, you got these 2 here, and that one there. So we're going to take a look at the first place. One of these, so it's probably going to be this, which is obviously fraction level 2. And those are some of the yummy stuff you can get from it. And that, of course, is a Dragon Soul. So that's the first place. I'm assuming it's going to be within, it's either going to be fraction level 1 or fraction level 2. Because it's quite possible there could be an update for fraction level 1, the one that we currently have at the moment, where it can provide more stuff. That's more than possible, like what they did with Treasure Ship. Second place is, of course, trade, so won't be too difficult to obtain them through trade, although they're sold for quite a hefty amount. No surprise there. What's the other place we can get them from? Oh, lovely. From this place here. So that'll be this one, because that's a martial arts. So this is located in, yeah, it's definitely a fraction level 2. Reason being is because that is from fraction level 1. And if this is obtained from fraction level 2, then obviously it's going to have something to do with the level 2 fraction event where you can get like God Divines and stuff like that. And this is obviously from your standard Advies adventures. Getting your blue and purple classes like Priest, Drunken Immortal and all that stuff. Okay, so now we've gone through that. Actually, before I close that off, I want to make sure I leave it on long enough for you guys to take a screenshot and see if I've clicked on the right one. There we go. So that you guys can translate it and whatnot. And before you say, yes, I see, I know you've noticed it, and are probably curious of what it is, so there you go. Some sort of armor or avatar. It actually looks quite nice, I like that. Let's go through some of these. I know I've been through them briefly before, but yep, that's right. You can collect shards of these from doing Sky PvP. Got to that, did I? Scroll that whole list, yep. I'm only going to go through these briefly because obviously, I've already gone through some of these in detail before. Well, opened them all up, and yeah, these ones I believe we've still got already then. So, yep, that'll do for that. There is still something else that I really want to show you guys, called the actual lion soul, well, the lion mount. Of course, I've already shown those. Actually, I've already got that one here. Yeah, there's the 50k one. I guess we're going to need those feeds for another type of beast mount that we get. That's probably going to be for upgrading to the lion. I like that. Looks like... kind of looks like a mule. Like a cross between a horse and a donkey with its picture like that. Anyways, no, I don't want that. This shouldn't take too much explaining. You already know what Lucky World is. We've already got it. And of course you got your exchange. Dragon Soul. Yes, of course, you see it's got 2 to 5. It's not saying that you need that many shards, I don't think. I think what that's saying is you get a chance of getting anything between 2 to 5 stats on it. Same thing with these, 1 to 5, so you could have 1 additional stats on it, or you could have 5 additional stats on it, or anything in between. Same here. And of course you don't have to spend like 5 of these rare stuff to get them. You can get them with just like 2 and... $60. That might be saying that you need 60 shards of them to get that. This one might be saying that you need 100 shards of them to get that. But I'm not sure. This might be saying that you need 60 shards of them to get that. So, yep, that's that one on that lucky wheel. Now we've got obviously... at the moment, we've got a complete freeze. Right, I'm going to pause this now. That's good. Okay, we're going to go to this one. The stuff here to me, well for me, looks like junk. Nothing here worth my time. This is nice. Getting Red Tiger, everybody's spending loads of money to try to collect the shards for that. And later on in game, it will become available in Lucky Wheel. And it only costs you 5 of them. And I've already got enough to get that. Oh, lovely. That needs 30 shards. And you're getting, according to that, you get 5 shards every time you trade in 10 of these. And this is bound gold, so too difficult to be able to get these stuff. 60 shards of them. And you get 10 at a time when you're trading 10. So 60 of these will get you 60. We'll unlock that. No, I don't want you to disappear up. Go back. And then of course you got these. I don't think I've got that one, but the rest I've got. So, yep. Anyways, a lot of people are like, well, we're going to get Dragon Soul, that means we're going to get Dragon Mount and all that type of stuff. And yeah, you're right, we are at some point going to get something like that. But what's currently in the game right now, where people think they have Lion Mounts, is not Lion Mounts. And I'll explain in full detail. If I remember correctly, I could be wrong, when you get a horse, I think it's called, say level 1 horse soul, they were only allowed to unlock this one. Then after horse, I'm pretty sure it's some sort of beast soul. That's as a beast mount. And that'll be for this one, I think. I don't think, yeah, beast mount would be this one, and I believe this one. They're the beast mounts. Then after that it's tiger. And I'm pretty sure that that one's classed as tiger. Even though a lot of people refer to it as lion because you equip the lion soul and are able to use it. I'm not sure if you could use this with one of the purple ones. I'm not sure if you can. But after this, it goes on to that. This is actually the Lion Soul mount. The one before it is not the Lion Soul. It is not the Lion Soul mount. Definitely isn't. Doesn't even look anything like a lion. Looks more like one of those. Basically like a tiger, like a cheetah or something like that. Only different colour, of course, but like, yeah, it looks more like one of them. This is supposed to be a lion. So there'll be another soul that comes out, probably, maybe not. And the next mount after this, of course, is going to be the Dragon Mount. Which, of course, only those who have Dragon Soul will be able to use. Unless a new soul comes out that is required in order to use it. So, yeah. Thought I'd take a look at this little guy. So, yeah, that's it for this video. And I've gone through the mounts, had a look at some of the stuff in the trade stores, well, in the contribution exchange stuff. Had a look at some of the new classes. And now we're going to minimize this because I want to end with the screen like that on an angle, otherwise it'll mess it up for you to end up with this video playing on like a tiny screen. So now I'm going to show you how to translate it so that you can translate everything and all that goody stuff, so you can get an idea of what might be coming up in the game. Let's see. There we go, translate. And that's called Google Translator. So you just basically search for Google Translator in Google Play and you'll get this. And then once you've taken screenshots, you see the camera thing here? Oops. I've got a moment. My phone's bugging up. I'll pause this while I try to get this